Hey everybody, it's Planner Colleen. I'm here today with my second planner haul video. Some of the things that I've purchased are, as always, from AliExpress, Amazon, and I have one or two little pieces that I've purchased as well from shops on Etsy. The first one I'm going to start with is from a shop called Dotty Moo on Etsy. It's two little magnetic bookmarks. Now, these can be used, of course, as bookmarks, but I tend to use them to decorate my planner the same way I would with my paper clips. This is a little leopard print one. It was €6.95. I absolutely love it. I'm going to use this in my Louis Vuitton PM on the front, just as a little addition on the corner of the front cover, I think. The second one is a white holographic bow. It's magnetic also, and I'm going to use that on a new A5 planner that I got recently on AliExpress. I'm going to do a video later in the week on that. This one was €5.98. I also got another little paper clip from Dotty Moo on Etsy as well. It was €3.32. The postage to Ireland from the Dotty Moo shop was $5.95, I think, and it came literally in a couple of days. It is also, I actually didn't realise, the white on the mug is holographic as well, and there's a cute little gold bow on it. I'm very happy with this. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. I was planning on using it in my Louis Vuitton PM, but because of the size, I'm going to see how I get on first. But if I find that it's that little bit too big for a pocket planner, I'm going to use it in my A5. But I'm really, really happy with it. When they came in the post as well, they were packaged up beautifully. They were all attached to a Dotty Moo business card. You can see that. And they were wrapped in the most beautiful tissue paper with gold foil. So I'm going to keep that. I'll possibly use that for a little craft project down the line. It's gorgeous. It's just really pretty, and it's just the attention to detail again that you will get from a lot of the shops on Etsy. You get used to it after a while, and when a shop doesn't do it, then you almost feel hard done by. But as I said, it's just a little extra. It's not to be expected from every shop on Etsy, but a lot of them do it. So that is my little haul from Dotty Moo on Etsy. Her social media info is on the card as well. It's Instagram at Dotty Moo Planner UK. Facebook is at /groups/Dotty Moo. And then the link for her Etsy shop is Dotty Moo Shop. I have a good few bits from AliExpress to go through, so I'll be as quick as possible. Bargains everywhere. I got this cute little cloud correction tape. It was only 29¢. When you consider what you'd spend on the official brand Tipp-Ex correction tape, it's nearly €6 or €7 in a shop here in Ireland. So 29¢, an absolute bargain. So I bought one, and I actually went back on as soon as it arrived, and I had used it and realised that it worked perfectly, and I ordered like 4 more. I just prefer correction tape to Tipp-Ex because it's just a lot tidier to use in your planner. There is a tape length of 5 meters, which is considerable, and it's really tidy. It fits in your hand perfectly. I think there's other colours that you can choose from, but for 29¢, an absolute bargain. Next up are these calligraphy markers. So it's something that I've always wanted to do, and something I've always wanted to try is calligraphy. The calligraphy fountain pens tend to be that little bit more difficult to use, and something that's become a lot more common is the calligraphy markers. Very easy to use. I have written with them and I was very happy with them. They were €1.51 for 3. So one is like a brush tip. The next is that little bit smaller. And the third is even smaller again. The markers themselves are black at the tip and the end, and the body of it is brown, but the ink inside is black. I was a little bit worried when they arrived because I thought it was going to be brown ink, but it's just the design on the front. It is black ink that's inside. So for the sake of €1.51, an absolute bargain, and I'm very, very happy with this purchase as well. Next up are Shock Horror, more post-its. These were 89¢. So I think there's roughly 20 pages. I haven't counted them out, but again, very pigmented, and they're a perfect size for a pocket planner. So you have 6 tabs, 2 circles and 2 squares as well. And again, more little post-it tabs. These were only 75¢ on it. Very handy if you just wanted to mark off something in your planner and don't have the time to make a dashboard. These are fantastic, and I love the way that they fold out. And the little holder that they're in is compact enough that you could slot it into a pocket in your planner. It's quite tidy. Next up, another AliExpress purchase is washi tape. I think I've said it countless times how hard I find it to find washi tape in Ireland, so more often than not I'll either use Etsy or AliExpress to purchase my washi tape. This washi tape was only €2.59, an absolute bargain, and it comes in a lovely little presentation box. So you've all different shapes, sizes and colours. It's a purple themed box that I ordered because of the inserts that I use in my pocket. So there is a lovely little unicorn theme running through this as well. They're the larger ones. They're around 1 inch in width. And then your, I suppose, average width washi tape. There's a lovely little star one. An abstract box one. Unicorn and love hearts. And then it's like an abstract polka dot one, purple in colour. All different hues, but generally purple is the theme that runs through these. And then you have the skinny washi. It's like a floral design. And the second one is floral as well. And then you have the super skinny washi. One is bows, purple bows. And love hearts and floral again. I was very, very happy when these came in as well, for the sake of €2.59, an absolute bargain. There seems to be a good amount of tape as well on the roll. More often than not, when you do purchase off the likes of eBay or AliExpress for washi tape, there tends to be only a small amount of washi tape on the actual roll itself, but these were substantial in the roll thickness, you can see. So I was quite happy with that. Another AliExpress purchase is this little cutting blade. It was only 71¢. Super cute, so handy. Just with the amount of packages I get, I find the cutting blade is really handy to have. I have cheap ones that I got from my local pound shop. Like this, it does the same thing, it's just that little bit bigger and it's not as pretty. I think a full set, I think there was 3 or 4 of these little blades in a package from my local pound shop, or around €3 or €4. And this one was, as I said, 71¢, and you can get different colours. I've also used it on a couple of craft ideas that I've been working on for pockets for both of my planners using a laminator, and it worked perfectly for that as well. Very handy. So I just keep this on my desk for whenever packages come in. It also, when you push it up, as you push it up, if you push down, it will hold the top and then it just clicks back again. So 71¢, absolute bargain, and very, very happy. I've also ordered a good few pins for my Delphonics pouch. These two came in recently. I'm going to wait until I have them all in and pick my favourites before I actually attach them. The unicorn pin was 51¢, and the rainbow pin was 50¢. That's the rainbow one. And the unicorn one. Next up are these little metal bookmark clips. They're described as bookline markers, or paper clips, I suppose you could call them. They were only 90¢, and there's 4 different designs. A little rabbit, a rose, it's like a stationery cup that you'd have on your desk, and a little love heart hot air balloon. Very, very happy with these. I'd use these in my planner to hold pages back the same way I would a paper clip, but they're just super, super cute. And again, for the sake of 90¢, an absolute bargain. Very happy with them. Next up, another AliExpress purchase is more post-its. This pack was €1.30. And if you look up close, it's a lovely image of a rainbow over the sea with little islands in the background. I just thought they were very, very cute, and obviously I'm from Ireland, so this little scene reminded me of that. It isn't a hand-drawn image. I actually think it's a digital image that like a photographer took, and it was printed onto paper then. But very, very happy. Another little favourite of mine, these very colourful post-its, my flamingo post-its. They were €1.55. The smaller tabs here and the 2 smaller squares will be perfect for my pocket, and the 2 larger ones then I will use in my A5. Each of them has 20 sheets in it, and there's 7 pieces in total. They're still attached to the card, but they're very pigmented. I'm very happy with these. So happy with them. And they're just lovely to attach to a dashboard or to decorate up a page in your planner. Yeah. Very plain layout on the paper in your planner. These little post-its are perfect along with stickers as well. It's just a lovely pop of colour to add to your weekly layout. Next up is this dashboard. It's like a vellum dashboard. It's quite rigid. It was €1.67. So I originally thought it was going to be smaller. That was my fault. It's a personal size as opposed to what I would usually use as a pocket, but I think this will fit in perfectly to my A5 anyway. Whenever I buy dashboards or pockets from AliExpress, they're all already punched, but you sort of have to push out where it's been cut for it. That was a little bit more difficult than it usually is because it is such good quality. And then it has the year on it, the month, so you can just at a quick reference have a look at that. But very, very happy with that purchase as well. Only €1.67. From the same shop I ordered quite a few bits. This is an A5 dashboard. Very, very happy with this. It's a lot more plain than the pink one that I just showed you, but as you can see I've made slits here on the side, so it doesn't come with those slits. I have pushed out the ring holes already in it, and I made slits. The reason I've made slits to the holes is because it's just a lot easier for me to place it in and out of my planner without opening up the rings. So by cutting the slits, it just makes it easier to put in and take out. It doesn't affect the dashboard at all in any way, shape or form. I've seen a lot of people do it on other YouTube videos, so it's just a very simple step to take, and it just makes it that little bit easier to maneuver your planner as you're going through it. This dashboard was €2.49. Again, very inexpensive, great quality. It's really sturdy but not too sturdy, and it shouldn't take up that much room in your planner either. From the same shop, I ordered quite a few A5 pockets. Some 2 have zips on them and 2 don't, so they just act as a top pocket. These are only €2.49 as well, so I have 2 top pockets and 2 zip pockets. Very inexpensive when you make a comparison to the official Filofax ones or any other ones that I've seen online. Very good quality, could not fault them. Just as good, if not better, for the sake of €2.49 bargain. I also purchased these A5 inserts for a new planner that I also purchased on AliExpress, but when the planner came in, it was actually full to the brim of inserts, so I don't necessarily need them right now, but I'll definitely keep them and use them for next year. So colourful, so happy. These were only €3.88. They can be purchased in different sizes as well. So this is the A5, they do A6 and A7 as well. So A7 would be pocket, A6 is personal, and A5 is A5. The quality of the paper is lovely. It's very smooth and it's very pigmented as well. So this is a month on 2 pages. I like this layout for my A5 because I don't need that much writing room, and it's more of at a glance that I would use it for, or anything I've achieved on that day from a craft point of view, I'd insert into the little boxes. There is definitely more than a year here. I'd say there's around 2.5 years worth of inserts here. So again, €3.88, absolute bargain. Going on to my Amazon haul, I gave in and purchased the official deco foil. I have said in a previous video that I purchased gold foil from AliExpress and it just did not work at all for running through a laminator or for working with toner. I got this on offer at £5.08, so I purchased 2 of them, and there's 5 transfer sheets in it. They measure 6 inches by 12 inches. So the main reason that I wanted to use Decofoil was for making acetate, which brings me on to my next purchase from Amazon, is A4 acetate paper. Now, it's very important when you buy A4 acetate paper that it is heat resistant and that you can print on it using a printer if that's what you want. A lot of people will use glue and stencil, but for me, I knew I definitely was going to be using a toner printer in order to make my dashboards and use Decofoil over them. So this Crafters Companion heat resistant acetate has 15 sheets in it and it was £3.99. So if you're in Ireland, I'd always recommend to use Parcel Motel to avail of the majority of shops' free shipping policy. That's what I did with my Decofoil and my heat resistant acetate. I'll just get my planner just so I can show you really quickly if you can see the bows. So that's the acetate with a bow design on it that I printed using a toner printer, and then I placed the deco foil over it with the shiny side up and ran it through my laminator, and it turned out perfectly. So I was delighted. At least I can say that I did try the AliExpress version and it didn't work out. That was the only purchase so far, and I've purchased hundreds of things from AliExpress that I wasn't happy with. So from hundreds of purchases so far, only one of them I was disappointed in. So don't be worried about shopping on AliExpress. My advice as always is going to be upgrade your shipping. Look at previous purchasers' reviews and look at the photos and read the description perfectly. A lot of the times things will come in a lot smaller than you expected, or rarely, but it does happen, they come in a lot bigger than you expected. So just read everything before making that final decision to purchase. My last purchase from Amazon is a hole punch. It's a Rapsco hole punch. I bought this because I have been using a single hole punch for my inserts that I've been making. That's also an Amazon purchase. I think it was very inexpensive. It was only like £2 or £3. Couldn't fault it though, an absolute bargain, and it works perfectly as well. So this was originally purchased because it was described to be able to punch up to A5 and down to mini. So unfortunately it does not punch A5 perfectly. The middle space in the middle was too small, so it's actually a little bit wider, but it does punch pocket perfectly. I think I've punched up to 5 pages with it, so I still gave it a 5-star review on Amazon because it does work perfectly. I possibly should have dropped it a star because it doesn't punch up to A5, but it still works perfectly. Other than that, I was very, very happy with it. So I no longer have to do 6 punches at a time. It just speeds up the process so much more. This hole punch was £8.20, and again I used Parcel Motel and availed of the free shipping. So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my planner haul. I will hopefully be doing a video in the next week or so on my A5 planner that I purchased from AliExpress, and I'll do a quick flip through in that. And I actually got an email the other day about someone inquiring about the Delphonics pouch that I purchased, so I'll do a quick video on that soon too. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. Bye.